Hello everyone, let me take you through my entire morning routine. So I woke up at 7 a.m. with probably one of the biggest yawns I've ever had in my entire life. I'm telling you guys, I literally have no idea why I was so tired this morning. Then I did a nice little 360 while brushing my teeth. And here I am getting extremely close to the camera just to really prove to you guys that I'm actually brushing my teeth. You're welcome.
Now it's time for some morning electrolytes. I like to drink this electrolyte mix. It has magnesium, potassium, and sodium. And the flavor is orange salt, so cheers. And now it's time for some morning sunlight. I'll head outside as soon as I wake up and grab this drink. So I'm gonna chill out here for like 10 to 15 minutes. And I don't know why I sound sick right now, but yeah, so I usually just walk around back and forth on this lawn. I have no idea really what to do when I'm doing it.
I'm telling you guys, this is literally exactly what I do. I'll literally just walk like this for like 10 to 15 minutes because I feel weird just standing in place for that long, and I just don't want to scare the shit out of my neighbors.
Now that we are done doing that, now we're gonna head inside and make some coffee.
I'm telling you guys, let me put you onto this coffee. It is by far one of my favorite types. And hear me out, even though it may sound a little weird.
Now it's time to add the MCT oil and the grass-fed butter to it. This just pretty much adds a lot of healthy fats to the coffee, and you completely avoid the crash and you feel absolutely amazing. So there you go. And then I'll do that. Should be good. It's like 1 to 2 tablespoons of each. And then we have to add the coffee. Now to mix it, you can't just like stir it. I've tried to do that before. It doesn't really mix well. So we have to blend it.
And it looks and tastes exactly like a latte, guys. I'm telling you, you have to try this.
Guys, that is so good. I've been having it like every morning for, I would say, a few weeks now, and it is so good. So now I'll probably drink this and chill for a while before going to the gym. Now it's time for some pasture-raised eggs.
Yeah, so I didn't end up actually going to the gym quite yet. I wanted to have a quick meal before going.
Some pasture-raised eggs. I put avocado oil on it, and let's see.
A win's a win, guys. I only got like 1 piece of shell into the pan this time, so I'm gonna take it. Then adding some seasoning salt is an absolute must. Then I'll grab the spatula and just aggressively stir it. I would mix it before putting it into the pan, but that would dirty too many dishes, so I'll just do this instead. And this is me realizing I probably should have waited a little longer to put the eggs on the pan until it was hot enough because it just started to stick.
Now it's time to do some Ezekiel bread toast along with my eggs, and it is by far my favorite bread to use. So this is it, cinnamon raisin Ezekiel bread toast. I'm gonna toast this real quick. This is by far the best piece, the very end of the bread. It is the best piece. I don't care what anyone says. That should be ready. I toasted it for like two-ish minutes. Pretty solid. I don't know why I grabbed the bowl. Now, let's put the eggs on it. It is time to dig in, so I'll put, this is what I've been doing literally every morning for the past like 2 weeks. And there it is.
Tastes amazing, just like it does every other day. So I'm going to chow down on this and then we shall go to the gym. Just got to the gym, listened to some absolute bangers on my way here, and let's get after it. Today's gonna be a nice little back and buys day, so let's go. Dude, my eyes are so swollen for no reason. So we started off with some nice little lat pull downs, which is an absolute classic, and I did 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps just to failure for each set. Now we have some lat push downs, which is one of my favorite back exercises, and we did like 4 sets of anywhere between 8 to 12 reps. And another classic, we did seated cable rows, and I moved my back slightly in order to get a full stretch in my back, and I feel it less in my spine when I do that, and I feel it more in my muscles, which is why I'm moving slightly. But I mean, same thing, guys. I usually go till failure on the end for like 8 to 12 reps.
I may not have gone way too heavy on those. I was shooting for 8 and I got like 7.5. So, feeling good though, folks. Nothing else to say, I feel good. Let's keep getting after it.
Now some seated machine rows for the last back exercise, and for these I just really focus on pulling with my elbow and really controlling the movement the entire way. And for these it's the same thing. I'll usually start off going heavy on the first sets, and then I'll make it lighter on the last sets once I'm a little more tired. And now we finally get to hit arms. Now for these I did straight bar cable curls, just an absolute classic. And for these, the same thing. I mean, all the sets and reps are usually the same for all my exercises, and the main focus is just really controlling the weight. And now some rope hammer curls, which is an absolute must for biceps. And every time I do biceps, I always do hammer curls of one way or another. And for these, I decided to do a drop set at the very end. So just go to failure, drop the weight, go to failure, drop the weight, repeat until you're pretty much at the lightest possible weight. And as soon as I finish the workout, I'll head over to the sauna to do 20 minutes in there. And it was a hot one today, guys. I felt like I nearly had a heat stroke at the very end, but it always feels amazing as soon as you get out of a really hot sauna. Just got back from the gym, guys. Now it's time to do our little daily tanning session. Let's go do that. Now, before we go tanning though, we need the post-workout meal. We have some grass-fed ground beef with some potatoes and onions and some rice. I'm burning my hands. So I'm gonna dig into this and then we're gonna go outside to get some tan. I keep burning myself. I don't wait long enough to for this to cool down, so I just keep burning myself. And now we lay out for like, I'd say 20 minutes on my front side. I'll jump in the pool, and then 10 minutes on my back side. But this is the daily routine, and I'm gonna show you guys as soon as I'm out of here. At the end, I'll show you the tan lines. I've been putting my shorts in the exact same place every single time I come out here to track the tan, and it's getting pretty gnarly. Now I lather on some sunscreen so I don't get sunburned. And I ended up having to shake it forever because the sunscreen was just being weird. Yes, I know this looks like a lot of sunscreen, but believe me, you'll still get really tan. If I don't put any of this sunscreen on, I'll just end up getting sunburn, which is what I'm trying to avoid since I tan almost daily. So once you actually mix this in, it doesn't look as white and as aggressive, but yeah, otherwise I would just get really sunburned each time. Time for a little plunge before I flip over. And this water is way colder than it should be. And I swear there is a wasp colony living right next to the pool. There's like 5 wasps at all times on this pool, so. Let's go. And now it's time to flip over. Can you see all of the sunscreen on me? Let's flip. I'm gonna lay on my stomach for like 10 minutes just to get a bit of color on my back, and I'm gonna be listening to the Joe Rogan podcast. I've been listening to that this entire time, so I'm gonna get back to it. And I told you guys the tan lines are getting gnarly. I always put my shorts in the exact same level so I can track the tan, and it is getting crazy tan. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap for today's morning routine / gym and tanning. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for my next video.